Very good morning, students. I accept Patel. Welcome to study from home. In my all previous classes, I already explained about understanding diversity, and on the basis of this diversity, some people are being discriminated. Right here, we talked about the story of Samir and Samir Do. Now, the diversity and discrimination diversity differences, okay, but these differences should not be, generate discrimination, right? So, the caste system is another example of inequality, okay, where Brahmin, Kshatriya, Shudra, Brahmin, Kshatriya, Vaishya and Shudra are there. There are four main castes, okay. Brahmin is a dominant class, and the Shudra is, very bottom of this caste system, and they are being treated unequally. According to this, society is divided into different groups depending upon their work, and people did, and they were supposed to remain in those groups only. Okay, they cannot change their occupation. For example, Shudra cannot be a teacher, or Shudra would not supposed to learn the Veda, or Shudra will not be a ruler or trader. So person have to stick, like there is no any caste mobility. Person cannot change his caste as well as his occupation. Okay, this system was considered irreversible, and because you are not supposed to change your profession, it was not considered necessary for you to know anything more than what you need in your profession, right? This create a situation of inequality. Okay, now difference is on the one hand and inequality on the other hand. Like there is a difference, like Hindu, Muslim, Christian, okay, rich, middle class, poor class, okay. There are difference between culture, but it is not like that, some groups are inferior and some groups are superior. Some groups are superior and other are inferior. Means there is no upper caste and lower caste. Differences are there. That is another thing, and this difference is ethos. This is the beauty of India, where we celebrate our festival, okay, together. That is difference, but there are no different of being higher and lower, right? So, like what does diversity add to our life? Just like a Samir Ek and Samir Do become a friend, and Samir Ek and Samir Do, there are three different. Samir Ek is Hindu, Samir Do is Muslim. Samir Ek attend the school, Samir Do cannot attend the school. Samir Ek can speak Hindi, English, Samir Do cannot speak English. Even then, they are friend. Okay, even then they are friend. Why they are friend? Just because they share common identity of being an Indian. Okay, diversity in India. So as I told you, 18 main languages. Okay, 165 dialects. Okay, there are many more culture which we cannot even familiar. Some okay, there are tribal culture, there are Hindu, Muslim, Christian, Adivasi culture, tribal culture, forest dweller, city dweller, okay, village dweller. So all these form and influence each other's culture. For example, if someone stay here for 1 or 2 years and he shifts somewhere else, and then from that place again he shifts somewhere else. So you can see the influence of the other different region on his or her way of living, right? He accept different culture. We try to adopt. We try to make an adoption of different culture. Right? How do we explain diversity? A little more than 200 years ago, long before the train. Okay. So this is what I am trying to tell you, that there were only animals and bullock cart and camel cart. Apart from that, people used to travel by walk. So during this traveling, okay, they adopted different culture, and it is mixture of culture, and then it form a new culture. Understood? So this is mixture of culture. I told you this. Now Ladakh and Kerala. Okay, historical and geographical influence on culture. So let's compare two different places of India, where Leh Ladakh is at very northern part of North India, and Kerala is part of South India. So you would find the difference between Ladakh and Kerala. The culture of Ladakh is influenced by its geographical and climatical condition, like they wear a long and thick clothes to make themselves warm in cold climatic conditions. Right? Ladakh is desert, okay, but cool desert, okay, cool and dry desert. Understood? So average temperature is 15, okay, or less than 15. Okay, they live at very high altitude, okay, from the sea level. Okay, they does not receive, this region does not receive any rainfall or very less rainfall throughout the year. Their occupation is animal rearing, and made a cloth out of this animal wool. Okay, at the same time, Kerala is very different in way of living. Like their clothes is completely different from people who live in Ladakh. Their language is completely different. Like people of Kerala grow rice. Okay, they eat fish. Okay, whereas in Ladakh people used to eat meat and dairy product, like protein content product. Okay. So you can see the difference between these two regions. Like their festival is also completely different. Understood? Now Kerala and Ladakh are quite different in terms of their geographical feature and the history of the both regions. As I have seen similar cultural influence, both regions were influenced by Guineas and Arab trader. Okay, the geographic clearance allowed for the cultivation of spices and a special geographical location of Ladakh, and will then draw traders to this. Okay, somehow they are different. They are geographically different. Even then you can you find a similarities between these two cultures, because these two regions, because Guineas and Arab, this influence by Guineas and Arab. Understood? Thus, the history and geography are often tied to the cultural life of the region. Okay, the influence of a diverse culture is not merely think of the past. Our present, we are all about moving from place to place for work, and with each move, our culture and geography slowly become a part of the new place. Okay, with the movement of human, with the transportation of human, we somehow mold, or we somehow transform our way of living according to particular areas, particular culture. Okay, for example, if I shift from Gujarat to South India. Somehow I will, try to change and try to mold myself against, try to change myself according to that culture, according to that locality, their locality, right? Okay. Now unity in diversity. Okay, as I told you, being an Indian is a common identity we share with each other. That's why we united, we fight or we struggle for independence from British rule. We fight against the China. Okay, we fight against the Pakistan, Kargil war. Okay, we struggle for independence. Okay, we work together in a natural disaster, earthquake, tsunami. For example, recently the pandemic of COVID is going. So in this pandemic, we work together, we irrespective of our religion, caste, class, creed, okay, education. We treat people as a human being, or we treat people as an Indian. Okay, we treat people, we help people irrespective of their religion. So that is unity in diversity. And I will explain more about diversity and discrimination in my next class. So students, this is all for today. Till then, thank you and have a nice day.